Chicago, 1933, and the world's greatest show, the Century of Progress Exposition, a tremendous panorama of achievement spread before the eyes of thronging multitudes. From toothpicks to turbans, the results of man's labor for his fellow man, marshaled in proud and glamorous review. From the far corners of the earth in holiday spirit came millions to witness carnivals and extravaganzas, processes and products, methods and machines, unrivaled, unparalleled, splendid. The buildings themselves, with their startling designs, displayed the latest styles and architectural fancy. Here, a building had a roof that breathed, carried from aloft by gossamer threads of steel. Man's own progress, not through a mere century, but through millions of years, exemplified by prehistoric beasts whose muscles were electric motors and whose nerves were electric wires. Electricity. In all this great century of progress, the electrical arts and sciences have not only been mighty contributing forces, but have themselves found their true beginning and growth. On the island, the electrical group, housing the wonders of the unseen power and standing in memorial to Thomas A. Edison and his tireless contemporaries. Here, the beautiful pylons of the Electrical Industries Building tower majestically toward the sky. Within the spreading courtyard, a sparkling fountain plays before the impressive bas-relief, adorning the mighty facade. Let us look within this imposing structure, into the great hall where General Electric assembled its galaxy of exhibits, electric devices and marvels of electricity, each designed to play its part in human betterment. Beneath the famous monogram, the entrance to the House of Magic, wonder show of science. Nearly 700,000 people pass through these portals to sit spellbound while mysteries of modern electrical research were clearly explained. Why not go in?
Let me show you the little fellow who is hiding behind this tripod. First, I'll apply power, and then bring him out where we can all see him. I'll speak to him. So come ahead there, boy. Come out there. Hold it. Back up. Stop. He seems to understand what I have to say. In fact, the entire control over the engine is through the voice. There are no trick controls. We wouldn't countenance that here. Briefly, this is the explanation. 2 impulses send him that way. Count them. Toot, toot, toot. 1 will stop him, you see. 3 or more impulses will bring him this way. Toot, 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 toot. Hold it. Back up. Stop. Nothing profound about it. Simply a scientific novelty. We aren't going to run trains that way tomorrow, nor the next day. I've painted that blue design right in the middle of the shawl. But I forgot to tell you, I painted it with invisible paint, and we can't see it very well in ordinary light. So I'm going to model the shawl as it should be worn to one of the fashionable affairs of the day, and then I'll turn around to switch out the mazza light, but leave the invisible light on, and then, now get this straight, for this is rather complicated. The invisible light will make the invisible design visible. Or in simple words, the light which we cannot see will make it possible for us to see something which we cannot see very well. But I'm quite proud of my paint job and the emblem, and I hope that you like it also when you see it. Well, there it is. But now you may ask me, why does our company indulge in this expensive research work? For it does cost money. Very briefly and very frankly, my answer is this. We know that the pure science of the past, when applied today, is giving us better quality and new products, such as the radio, the refrigerator, and now the air conditioning. And we know that just as surely will the pure science of today, when applied in the future, give us more new products and still better quality. And if we are to remain leaders in quality of product in the future, then it's just up to us to be leaders in pure science research today.
What will electricity do next? In these show windows are the handy electric appliances that not only save time and money, but add comfort and convenience to our homes. Speaking of comfort, here is something new. Air conditioning. Equipment to provide pure, clean air at comfortable temperatures the year round. An automatically controlled oil furnace feeds a steam, vapor, or hot water heating system. A cooling unit during the warm months works in conjunction. Both devices lead to room air conditioners which take in fresh air, heat or cool it, cleanse it, and circulate it through the room. Here, a basement unit does all the work, while ducts carry the conditioned air throughout the building. Ah, refrigerators. But did you know there were so many types and sizes needed for homes, stores, and restaurants? Kitchens, particularly modern all-electric kitchens, are always talked about. This one described its own features. Courteous attendants, however, answered specific questions about how really pleasant, livable, and convenient a well-designed electric kitchen can be. This exhibit reveals something of commercial refrigeration, used to preserve perishable goods in refrigerated rooms and warehouses. Here's another all-electric kitchen. Next, we discover a kitchen institute with home economists instructing eager listeners on how to use the new electric servants in preparing appetizing dishes. What now? An all-electric laundry. How cheery. The electric clothes washer and electric ironer have eased the housewife's burden and made her lot a happier one. A young lady demonstrates the handy electric sewing machine, while this man is pointing out the features of an electric sandwich toaster. Note the ingenious electric mixer on the table. On the exhibit floor, a mechanical drive turbine. Machines like this and others much larger supply electricity for our homes and factories. This thruster might, for instance, be operating a big punch press or opening and closing a furnace door in a steel mill. Small motors for commercial and domestic appliances are on display, as is this circuit breaker used to protect power lines from overloads. Yes, many people like to stop and see what makes the wheels of industry keep turning. The little gadgets that are built to do all kinds of jobs, ordinary jobs and many most difficult jobs. Here is a motor, for example, designed especially for use in meat packing plants and similar places where water is used for cleaning and where a motor may have a hose turned directly upon it. And for variety, plastic products. Even cigarette boxes and golf clubs become products of the electrical industry when a new insulating material shows widely useful characteristics. Many of these molded products are in the wiring devices which ordinarily hidden in your walls are here exposed to show the path of man's most useful servant, electricity. Still further along, we find the story of a special light, a light that is better than daylight for many industrial purposes, a light produced when mercury vapor is excited by electricity, the same blue-green light we used to see in photographers' windows. And here is a preview of the prosperous city of the future, completely and perfectly lighted by lamps such as these. Lamps large and small, of this shape and that, lamps for every conceivable purpose, lamps for seeing, lamps for photography, and sunlight lamps for radiant health when winter winds blow cold. No effort is spared to promote the quality of Mazda lamps, and constant testing, not only of materials but also of the finished product, maintains their reliability. On leaving the General Electric exhibits in this great hall, whose massive columns symbolize the foundations of the electrical industry, one carries away with them a feeling of pride in the accomplishments of this day and generation, and a tingling anticipation of the still greater achievements to come. But let us hasten to the Hall of Science, where each evening is reenacted the ceremony of Arcturus, the star whose light, through more electric magic, officially turned on the illumination of this great fair. This panel shows the path by which the signal was transmitted, and what a blaze of glory the exposition became at night, transformed into a scene of breathtaking beauty by artists working with that invaluable gift of science, electric light. Revealed in all their dazzling array of colors against the darkness of the lake and the sky beyond, towers, walls, and fountains, mirrored in the gleaming surface of the lagoon, became a wonderland to which the magic wand of light seemed to have gathered all the wonders of the world. The electrical industries building assumed a new and magnificent splendor, its stately facade gleaming with a shining aura of brilliance, the waters of the fountain in its courtyard caught up into a living plume by streams of changing color from below. Lights, 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 luminaires of every conceivable design, all part of the elfin magic of the fair at night. Just one more look over this thrilling spectacle. Inspiring, isn't it? That picture of man's progress into the 20th century, riding on the wings of electricity into our modern electrical world.